Welcome to Canada Ice Sports for the Holiday Classic here in Toronto, and the Oshawa Minor Generals taking a 1-1 record into this Wednesday as they're going to face off against Ottawa Valley, who come in at 2-0. Oshawa defeated Kitchener, and then they lost to Toronto 5-0. Your goaltenders. Parker Shaw will be in goal for your Generals. Turpin will be at the other end for Ottawa. Ottawa gets the first opportunity there with a shot. That gets blocked on the way through as that hit number 17, Neisted, out in front of the net. Backhanded deep into the zone here for Ottawa, right in front of the goal. Neisted is in there as well. Down there goes Gallinero to dump it down the ice, and we'll get our first icing call. Face off now on the icing call comes off to the right of Parker Shaw. One there. And trying to get kept in here by Ottawa. That goes back into the corner. Back in behind the net goes Davis around the boards. Trying to get it for Bartlett to tip it out of his own end. And now it comes free. It goes back down the ice again. And we're going to get another draw in the Oshawa zone for icing. Now it'll be once again off to the left of Parker Shaw. Big defensive win on the draw as it's off in this right corner. Left corner, sorry. Wrap around. Not going to convert it. Roy with the loose puck. Back to the line. Roy's going to receive this again. Shot on net, and he scores. Roy has opened up the scoring by going high over Shaw to make it 1-0. Now, being from Ottawa, that might be pronounced Wa, but right now we'll go with Roy. That's back behind the net. From behind the goal, Owen Dobbs trying to win that back on the left side. Taken away there by Ottawa. They try and take this from their own end. Getting around Nation. Knocked down here from center by Ethan Sterling. Jackman's out there as well. There's a pass that goes over here to the other side for Ottawa who dump it in. That's going to go skip into the corner here. And Zach Naish tries to fire it around. Gets knocked down on the wall. Taken away there again by Naish and fired the length of the ice. Dobbs is going after that as well. Trying to get around the defender. He's getting pinned into the boards there by Davidson. Around the boards there for Sterling now to try and get it out. Sterling, that didn't get out of his own end, and this could lead to a chance for Ottawa. Face-off is off to the right now of Shaw. Gallinero trying to turn up the speed here and get around the defender. Flipping this in on goal. That's going to go right into Shaw, taken away by Chapman. Hard around the boards here to try and get it up there for Max Hutchings. Hutchings couldn't get it out of his own end. It's from the other side, and LePage takes a hit there at his own bench area. Trying to dump this back in behind the net now. From behind that right side, trying to get away with it there was Ottawa. And that's going to be Hutchings going off to the corner. Elude a hit there on the right side, trying to get free. Max Hutchings has a loose puck, tried to get it back there for Naish, and that got tipped away from him. Naish tried to pick this up here again. Here comes a chance, a rolling puck back in the zone as the linesman fell, trying to make his way back to his feet, but we're going to get a stoppage in play as the linesman tries to regain his footing as he's laying there on the ice. Faceoff gets won by Ottawa on the Oshawa end. Getting it back here to the line with a shot on net. That's going off to the corner. A chance to clear it down for Naish from his own end. Naish getting some help there from Jackman as he fires it around the boards. Bartlett trying to find an open lane to tip it out of his own end. It comes up through center now. Flipped all the way in by Jackman. Trying to race after it on the right side. From behind the net. Trying to race over here. He'll pick it up there, and we got an injured Ottawa player in behind the goal. Face-off now is taking off to the left of Turpin. Oshawa trying this one 1-0 on the goal by Wa. Couple minutes in here to the game. On the first shot on that on Parker Shaw as Wa picked a spot up and over the blocker hand to make it 1-0. Back from behind their own net. Trying to move this around on the other side. There'll be one more game here for Oshawa on this Wednesday. They're going to play Hamilton at 6:25. Here comes a chance to dump this in. Taken away there by Bartlett to try and get free at center. Taken away now by Ottawa. Their captain dumps it in. All the way into the right corner now. Taken away by Wilson, trying to set it up in front. He takes a hit there on the other side against LePage, as it's behind the goal now for Jackman, trying to get away from the checker. Back here to the line. It's over here to the other side. Here's a shot, blocked away by Parker Shaw. Kept in here on the other side, now taken away by Jackman. Jackman trying to tip it past his man, he will, and he'll get at his own puck. Jackman makes his way around another one. Shot on Turpin, stopped there by Turpin in front. Trying to throw this out in front of the goal. Picked up here by Owen Dobbs as he goes off to the left corner now. Ready, shot, they score! Oshawa have tied things up on a goal out in front of the net, and we're tied at 1. Braden Davidson led the line down the bench, so I'm guessing it was the one that put that one in front of the net to tie things up at 1 here. That's down the ice here to try and put it up through center. Tipped in. Another opportunity to get around the defender. Taken away by Naish in his own end. Naish fires it around the boards, and Davidson tried to tip it up there for Chapman. Chapman's trying to get around the defender now. Taken away here by Ottawa. The lead pass is tipped right back into the Oshawa end. Blew in from behind the goal. Gets tripped up. The Shaw tries to throw this out in front here. As that's nice stat out in front there as well. The Shaw tries to go behind the net to try and take it away as it comes around the boards. Late pass for Owen Dobbs is knocked down by Ottawa at center. The lead pass over here to the other side as they try and put it in. He's trying to get around that defender of Braden Davidson, and they couldn't get it out in front. There's a chance, and Dobbs couldn't go. Now he will. Owen Dobbs gets an opportunity to spring free here, and he's going to go on his own against Turpin, but loses the control of the puck. Good defensive play to come back and strip him off the puck there. Ottawa tried to get this out of their own end. Trying to get around Emerson Davis for an opportunity. He reaches over the line. Shot on goal. Just getting a piece of that was Shaw as he gets a whistle. Jackman's now going to take this draw. One there by Ottawa. Back to the line with a one-timer. Just wide past Shaw. Skipping away against Jackman again, trying to pick it up. Fires it up and out of play. It's going to be Jackman taking this defensive draw here as the referee went and got the puck that got fired out there by Jackman. Now he's going to take this defensive draw. Got one there by Ottawa as they try and go back behind the net. Coming around the boards here for Davis on his backhand. Hutchings tried to tip it out. Couldn't get it out of the zone though. It's over here to the other side now for Jackman to try and get rid of it. Davis is over there as well. Digging away at it to try and get it free. They'll come around the other side now. Taken into the boards there was Hutchings as they try and get it up. Here's a lead pass up through center to the other side. Ready shot. Hit the side of the goal. McGregor waiting at the side of the net for a pass here. Walking this one out. He'll take it himself and right back behind the goal it goes. As that's Switzer with the loose puck. Switzer can't get one to the front of the net. Still loose on it. Sets it up in front. Here's a shot by McGregor going wide of the goal. Switzer on it again. Switzer loses control of it. Back comes LePage the other way. And he's going to get tied up there on the other end. Up through center they try and get this in. Here's McGregor dropping it back to the line as he goes off on a change. This is going to go up through center. Here comes a chance. McGregor didn't go off. Now he's going to turn it over. And Ethan Jackman trying to take advantage of that. He makes his way through as he can't shoot it. He finally lost the puck before getting around that last defender. Ottawa's got that from their own end. They'll lead this out of their own end with a lead pass. Trying to cut up over the line with a drop pass. Here's a shot blocked away by Parker Shaw. Trying to find that there was Chapman. Can't get there. Picked up here by Ottawa as they try and go back here to the line. Fired in past Sterling. Around the boards it goes for Roy. Waugh trying to get here on the other side against Riley Brandt. Waugh the only goal scorer here for Ottawa. Taken away here on the other end by Zach Naish as he tried to take his man off the puck there in between the benches. Chapman tried to dump it in. He was taking a hit. And now he's getting roughed up, and this will be the first penalty of the game as Chapman took a beating there at his own bench, and he's going to draw a penalty. 3:31 remains here in period number 1 and a 1-1 tie. Waugh scored for Ottawa, and I believe Davidson's got the one on the board for the Generals, and now they get to work on their power play. Brant trying to keep this in from the line. He got pressured on there on the other side, and it'll get poked free. Over here to the other side now. Jackman will take the pass and bring it in. Ethan Jackman with a bouncing puck. Good job to keep that in. Here's Sterling, a shot just missed over Turpin. From behind the goal, Ottawa with the chance to clear on their backhand. Not out. Good job by Sterling. To the other side. Here comes Jackman, a shot. Whistled in wide of the net. Taking this back in behind the goal again. Taking a hit as he tried to get it back here to the line. Good job to drop it back here. Here comes a chance. Jackman or Sterling stepping into one. Sorry, that was Davidson with the shot. Jackman gets this. Back here to the line again for Sterling. To the other side with a shot. That'll hit a stick and go up and out of play. Faceoff's off to the right of Turpin. Trying to keep this in. Good job there by Bluin to hold that in, but not this time. Another loose puck gets fired past him, and now he scoops it up. Elliot Bluin from center. We'll try and turn up some speed now. Bluin's got a chance to get through his man, and he goes off to the left corner. Trying to get around the defender to set it up. He's got control of the puck, gets it back to the line. Over here to the other side now. Naish can't shoot. Keeps control of it though. Back here to the other side for Bluin. He'll move it over here for a chance. Bluin can't shoot that as it's off to the other side for Dobbs. Dobbs can't set that up in front. Taken away by Ottawa and sent down the ice. Picked up here in their own end. Trying to get around the defender here for Max Hutchings through center ice. Hutchings can't get to that as that's a lead pass. Back in their own end goes Naish after it. The pass goes over the stick there on the other side and gets taken away there by Sim. Sterling breaks it up. As the power plays over, here comes Dobbs leading an offensive end. Dobbs right to the front of the net. That pass got broken up. Sliding back into the Oshawa end it goes. Emerson Davis on that from behind his own goal. Gets tripped up by DeShaw. Sterling hard around the boards there for Bartlett. To get up here for Sterling to bring this in. Sterling can't get, or Jackman can't get to the net. Bringing it in, flipping it up through center, knocked down by Davis. Last minute of play of period number 1. Trying to bring this up over the line. Sterling will pick it off and try and get around the defender. Ethan Sterling dumps it in on net. That's going to get kicked aside there by Turpin. Around the boards that goes up here for Waugh. Waugh through center ice. He'll look for an opportunity to bring this in. Waugh on his own, set it up, taken away there. Kept in by Ottawa. Shot. Stopped there by Parker Shaw, and the rebound goes over the stick. Still loose from the side, and Bartlett gets the opportunity to clear, and he can't do it. Got kept in here from the line by Ottawa. Back here to the line. Here's a shot going wide of the net. 10 seconds left on the first period. Sterling trying to stick to his man. Goes back to the line. Through a screen. That gets knocked down out of front. From behind the net there again. They'll leave it up, and that's going to do it for period number 1 as Brant accepts the pass, and we'll take it there from center. There goes the buzzer to end the first period. Waugh open up the scoring early, but a goal by Davidson tied things up. Face off to kick off period number 2. And a 1-1 tie here at the York Canlin Arena for the Toronto Marlboros Holiday Classic Tournament. The Generals come into this game at 1-1. Ottawa were 2-0, who won both games yesterday. From behind the goal, they'll set this up. Ottawa with White getting it out of his own end. He'll get it up there for Waugh. Over here to the other side, they'll try and put this in. Lee pass is dumped into the zone. Back in behind the net goes Sterling after the loose puck. He'll take it. Sterling with a lead pass now for Gallinaro to try and get it out of his own end. That rolls over the stick at the line. Trying to pick this up here as that's going to go over here to the stick against Waugh. Picked up here by the Generals in their own end again. Looking for a pass for Chapman. He'll chip it in deep. That's going to go past Turpin and roll off to the right side. Here comes a chance to start this out of his own end. Got a pass up there for Waugh as he looks for an open lane. He can't get one to the front of the net. Taken away there by Oshawa with a flip pass. Can't get around the defender. Good job there. Right back in behind the net. Trying to elude a hit there was Owen Dobbs. Nice dead. Along with the Shaw trying to get it out of their own end. Keeping it in here was Dobbs looking for the drop pass. That's going to go over the stick. Dobbs again in here in the corner. Trying to walk it out here against Turpin. From behind the goal now. Dobbs will take the hit in behind the net. Trying to get around the defender. Got it back to the line and went over the stick there. Bluin from the line. Back into the corner again goes Bluin after it. From behind their own goal now. Oshawa is trying to get that from out of their own end. They went for that pass off the boards. It gets picked off there by Ottawa from center. Nice dead. We'll drop it back here to the line as he keeps control of it. Lead pass there by number 10. As that's coming in here for Ottawa back into the Oshawa end. From behind the goal there. It's an opportunity to try and clear it. From their own zone now. Flipping this out. That got up there for Hutchings as he tries to find an open lane to get it out of his own end. Taken away here by Ottawa with a pass to the side. Here comes a flip pass there. Knocked away. That leads to an opportunity back up the other way for Owen Dawes, but he's not going to get around the checker. But we are going to get a penalty coming up here for interference to Shaw. Sorry, it was a penalty for slashing to Shaw. The face-off is going to be off to the right of Turpin now. McGregor's going to take this draw here in his defensive end. Trying to win it there against McGregor. Davidson's in there as well to try and get it free. Switzer was in there to try and get it out for Ottawa. Back into behind the net. White is back here. He hard around the boards. That's going to get out past Dobbs and down the ice and back into the corner. From behind their own net there was Sterling to try and get it out. That goes over the stick there on the other side as they try and move it in. Sterling. This is going to be a turnover, and it's McGregor walking in. McGregor is blocked away there by Parker Shaw. But the rebound is sitting right there for a short-handed goal for Ottawa to make it 2-1. Face off now from center. Brandt and Jackman trying to dump this in. That'll get chipped past Jackman through center, and back goes Davis and Zach Naish back behind his own net. Naish trying to fire that up there. That goes over the stick. It gets picked up here by Ottawa, dumped right back in. Sim is racing after this loose puck behind the goal now. Taken away by Oshawa as they lead it up. Going up here with some speed to try and get around the defender is Jackman. Jackman setting it up. Riley Brandt right to the front of the goal. The backhand doesn't make it. Wilson trying to get it there. Davidson as well. From behind their own net there was Ottawa. As that was Liqueurs dumping it down the ice. Parker Shaw comes out of his own end to play that. Puts it around the boards here for an opportunity to tip it up. Taken away here at center. As Oshawa bring this in. Trying to get that rolling puck here in the corner. Bounced off the puck there behind the goal. Dobbs trying to get it there against Waugh. Big hit there by Chapman. As that goes down the ice. Shaw's going to leave it behind his own goal now. Shaw tried to get it up there for Blue and he couldn't go with it. Taken away here by Oshawa with a lead pass for Max Hutchings. Hutchings tried to dump this in. Chapman was over there on the other side as well and couldn't get to it. From their own end, he's trying to make his way through. Taken away here by Oshawa as they bring it in for Hutchings. Hutchings a shot. That got blocked on the way in. Trying to pick up his own rebound along with Chapman. That's going to go up here for Waugh through center ice. Waugh bringing this in. Not getting around the defender. Good job by Bluin to stick to him. That leads to a chance the other way, but the pass is out of the reach of Hutchings and down the ice in the corner. Away from it comes Konopsky from his own end. There's a knee there on the other side as Bartek gets back to his feet. Here comes a chance now to bring it in. Gets around the defender, but couldn't get one to the front of the net. From behind the Oshawa goal now. Trying to get this up through their own end. Dumped right back into the right corner. will ricochet out in front. Bartlett trying to jam it in from the side, and Turpin is right there to make the save, and we have some roughing out in front of the net there by Bronsard. Face-off is off to the left of Turpin. Shot! Stopped there by Turpin right off the draw. Fired out past Sterling. Naish is rushing after this one now. Naish from behind his own net will fire it around again here for Bartlett. Trying to get this out of his own end. A lead pass is knocked down against Gallinaro now. Up over the line with a drop pass now, as that's to Shaw going off to the left side. Skating away with it from their own end, taking a hit as that slides off into the corner. From behind their own goal now is White trying to get it out of his own end. White skating with this from up through center to try and dump it in. He'll be the first one on the puck behind the goal. Right in front of the net, that goes over the stick, and Oshawa will get the opportunity to come back with some numbers back up the other way. Dumped right in. That'll get flagged down there by Turpin as he drops it off. Lead pass through center. Trying to shoot this. That got blocked by Gallinaro as he tried to get it out. And he does get it out. Way out and out of play. Face-off now is off to the right of Parker Shaw. Ottawa with a 2-1 lead here on the short-handed goal. In the second period, they'll clear this one away through center. Knocked down here from center ice. Lacroix. Lacroix is from his own end. Lacroix with a lead pass up through center. That was there for Lacroix again. He'll drop it back to the other side for Enright, who'll clear it away. Enright dumps it back into the Oshawa end from behind the goal. It's going to be a turnover, and Ottawa get the opportunity to shoot that. And that got just a piece there of Parker Shaw as he's trying to find it to get a whistle, but couldn't. Enright. He'll push this off to the corner now. It's back in behind the net here to try and get this away. Big hit there on the other side to try and get it out. It'll come free and roll back in through the neutral zone. Pass here to the other side. From center, they'll dump this deep. Right back into the Oshawa end. Trying to find an open lane to get it up. Big hit there from the line, and both players felt that as they both get up to their feet. Brandt going for the hit again there at the penalty box area. Lead pass is broken up here by Oshawa. Blowen will dump that deep off to the corner. Around the boards it goes here for Kanapaski. Kanapaski can't get it out of his own end, as that's going to get chipped up through center, and here comes a chance back up the other way here for Ottawa. Can't get one to the front of the net as it's an opportunity to try and clear. Kept in there again. Ottawa had the opportunity to try and throw this out in front. Max Hutchings tried to get this away from his own zone, rolled on net, and gets scooped up there by Shaw. Face-off is deep in the Oshawa and right to the front of the goal. That doesn't make it to the front of the net. It's off to the corner now. The Shaw was in behind the net to try and do something with it. It'll be over here on the Ottawa bench to try and get it free, and stick goes flying out of the hands there of Oshawa player. Here comes a chance to bring it in with some speed for Ethan Chapman. Chapman's got a man going to the front of the net. Nice breakaway there by White. But White can't clear. Capped in by Oshawa. Shot by LePage. Not going to make it to the net. Another chance here. From behind their own net there is Neistad. Neistad gets knocked down. Davidson can't go with the puck though. Cleared out of their own end there by Ottawa. That squeaks back into the Oshawa end. From behind their own goal, he tries to fire it around here for an opportunity. Capped in here by Neistad, but can't go with it. Here comes a chance to skate away with it now. On his own is Ethan Sterling. Scores! Sterling on a breakaway snaps it past Turpin to tie things at 2. Face off here is now at center. Try and dump that in. Here comes a chance now with Gallinaro and Jackman. From their own end, it comes around the other side. Trying to keep this in was Nish. Shot on net, blocked there by Enright. Back up through center comes McGregor after it now. With a pass up through center to try and dump it in. He's over here on the other side to try and get it out of his own zone. As that was Bartlett who couldn't get to it. Nish is over there as well, right on goal. It gets scooped up there by Parker Shaw. Face-off now is off to the right of Shaw. Here comes a chance to move it in. This is going to roll right into Turpin. This one he's going to cover up for a face-off. Face-off now is off to the right. Quick shot off the draw. Stopped by Turpin. Around the boards it goes from behind the net. Trying to win this battle here was Bartlett. It'll come here against Waugh as he tries to skate this away. Waugh is skating away against Gallinaro. Backhanded pass. That goes off to the left side behind the net. Emerson Davis tried to get there on the other side, and Bartlett as well. Chip back in behind the goal is Davis to try and get to it. Found by Oshawa, dumped down the ice, and this will go for icing. Face-off now is off to the right of Shaw. Trying to go for the shot. That gets blocked away. Can't find that loose puck as he's battling away it from the slot area. Kept in here by Ottawa. Not going to the front of the net. Kept in here again from the line. Taking this from their own end. Drop pass. Here comes a chance for Riley Brandt as he's going off to the corner. Right on net. Going to get kept in here from the line by LePage. He can't shoot. Taken away here by Ottawa again. Bluen getting hooked up as it's off to the left corner. Right in front of the net. Trying to shoot it. Taken away here by Oshawa. Not out of their own end. It'll be here to the other side. Trip up. And here comes the first Oshawa penalty as it's going to come for tripping. So it's going to be a late Ottawa power play as they move this around well. Back to the line looking for a one-timer. Just missing it wide of the goal. And now Oshawa touch it up. And we'll get the first Generals power penalty. Face-off is off to the right of the Oshawa end. Trying to get this out of their own zone. Got kept in here by Ottawa. Walking this out from the line to try and get it back there to the blue line. And that is good job there from the blue line to hold that in. We'll push off here to the right side. Walking out with a shot. Stopped by Shaw and close as it goes into the netting and out of play. Face-off got won by Ottawa on their power play. Trying to get a shot through the screen. It's right here in front of us. Trying to get it back here to the line. It'll go back here to the blue line here for Enright. He can't shoot it. It goes to the other side now. Taken away by Oshawa as they dump it down. Rolling puck back in the zone. Turpin will steer it off to his left. Enright from behind his own goal. Got a pass up there. And here comes Switzer through center. Switzer with a drop pass now from McGregor as he takes it behind the goal. Looking for a wraparound. Not going to get there. McGregor keeps control of the puck from behind the net. Individual play here by McGregor as he tried to jam it in, and Shaw wasn't taking that. Made the stop. Kept in here by Ottawa. Shot from the line. Good block on the way through, and then cleared away. Trying to beat him after that racing puck. And it's going to be an opportunity now for Konepski to drop it back. A lead pass by McHenry up through center. Ottawa get the opportunity to dump this back in their own end. He'll set it up here to the other side, looking for a pass on front of the goal. Stopped there by Shaw, and it goes behind the net now. 1:30 left to go here in period number 2. 15 seconds left to go on the power play for Ottawa. They'll have it from the slot area. Try and walk this out. That gets blocked on the way through. Captain here by Ottawa again. They get an opportunity to move this back here to the line. He's not going to be able to shoot it. He'll push it off to the right side now. And he can't get it back here to the line. It'll go over here to the other side to try and keep it in as that comes free through center. Flipped in, dumped back in behind the net. Coming around the boards here for an opportunity. From behind his own net there was Wilson as he gets away. Wilson's pass is up through center for Waugh. Waugh will drop it back. Ottawa's now 0 for 1 on their power play right to the front of the net. Taken away by Oshawa. Trying to get that out there was Davidson and couldn't do it. From behind their own net is Ottawa. Here's a shot Flag down there by Shaw, and he'll hold on to it. The face-off now is just off to the left of Parker Shaw. Trying to get this out of his own end. That way, go for the hit. Here comes a chance now for Mason Gallinaro. He'll go against the defender, number 20 there. Flipped away here by Wilson. Not out. Good job by Davis. Puts it down low for Gallinaro. 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Dobbs trying to keep Wilson there in the corner. And he's going to keep him there long enough to get us to period number 3 in a 2-2 tie. A short-handed goal by Ottawa gave them a 2-1 lead, but Ethan Sterling on a breakaway tied things up. Face-off now will come here from center to start off period number 3. Both teams in a 2-2 tie. Sterling trying to dump it in against Gallinaro here on the other side. Ottawa trying to flip this away. Knocked down by Sterling from center. He'll dump it back into the left side. Dobbs trying to win this battle on the left corner. Taken away here by Ottawa. They try and take it away here from Neistat. Neistat gets away from the checker and dumps it in. All the way off to the corner here for Sterling to pick it up. Sterling flips it around the boards here to try and get it out of his own end against Gallinaro. The flip pass for Dobbs is up in the zone. Owen Dobbs tried to get around the defender. He had it stripped off his stick. Still loose here from the other side and can't get one to the front of the net, as that's Davidson trying to get to it. Bluen trying to put this back in his own zone. We'll be over here to the other side. Chapman coming back after it in his own end. He'll backhand it in. Knocked down by Neistat in his own zone. They'll look for that pass through center as that got broken up here against Brandt trying to get in now. They get an opportunity to throw that up in front of the net, and that's going to get broken up. From behind their own goal now, Oshawa looking to keep the offensive pressure on here. Bluen was starting to pinch in from the line. Now he sends one in. Getting knocked down there by Ottawa and slapped right back in on goal. Skating away from this on their own end. And it's going to be LePage over here to the other side for Bluen. Looking for a lead pass. Tipping it up into the zone. Shot on net is skipping in wide past Turpin on the left side. From behind their own net trying to keep this in. Taken away here by Ottawa. They'll flip this down back into the corner now for Sterling. Sterling gets taken off his feet there by Sim behind the net. Sim right in front of the net. Can't backhand one right to the front of the goal. The net was almost off the boarings here. Kept in here by Ottawa. From their own end now. Lesueur will move it over here to the other side. Chance to dump this in, and he dumps it right out of play. Face-off came deep in the Ottawa end, but they'll move it up through center. Here comes Braden Davidson. Can't shoot that. Trying to move it back here to the side. Shot by Naish to the front of the goal. Trying to jam it out of front. Well, there was Hutchings. Couldn't get a stick on it. Back comes Ottawa the other way as they use some speed to try and get around the defender. It goes off to the corner now. Lead pass is broken up by Naish. Bartlett was in there as well. From behind the goal there. Waugh throws it up in front. Knocked down with a high stick. And we'll get the whistle. Face-off now on the high stick call. Comes outside the Oshawa blue line. Here comes a chance now for Emerson Davis. Davis uses the boards to his advantage to try and get it up there for Hutchings. From their own end. Lesueur with a lead pass over the stick there on the other side. And Bluen right there to try and tip it back in. Right back in behind the Ottawa net that goes. Hit off the puck. An opportunity to skate this out of his own end. He'll skate this away through his own zone and bring it in. He'll bring this up over the line. And he got stopped there at the blue line. Now fires one in. Parker Shaw will handle it. And was going to drop it off, but he got the whistle before he was able to drop it. Here comes a chance now to win this draw. Neistat against Jackman on the draw. Neistat will go off here to the corner. Trying to win the battle against Jackman. Walking out, shot right past, stopped there by Shaw. Trying to break this on the zone end. Back down low again. Here's an opportunity for DeShaw. He's not going to get there. Here's a shot. Neistat can't tip back. Kept in here from the line. Another opportunity pushed off to the corner by DeShaw for Neistat. Neistat will walk this out. He'll try and take one to the front of the net. Over the stick there on the other side. He's tried to bump him into the boards. Good job here by Jackman on the other side. Mullen comes away with it and drops it off. The Shaw overskated it, but now pushes it off for Neistat. Neistat gets hit into the boards by LePage, but the Shaw takes it away. The Shaw is off to that right side. Here comes Neistat with it. Neistat goes back to the line. He can't shoot. Gets it to the other side. Through a screen. Right pad stopped by Shaw. Another opportunity by the Shaw. Back here to the line. A skipper on net. Stopped by Shaw again. Still loose. Can't clear. Shot. Just missed. Ottawa turning up the pressure. Looking to get their lead back as that comes off to the corner. Ottawa's lead 1-0 and 2-1. And now we got an injured Ottawa player down there in the corner, so we'll get the whistle. LePage now is going to take this draw. Or Chapman was going to take the draw, sorry. Here comes a chance for Braden Davidson with a shot on net. That goes in wide as they hit a stick and skipped off to the corner. Here comes an opportunity for Ottawa to try and get around the defender. Zach Naish is on it. Can't get one. McGregor drops it back here to the line. Over here through center to try and get it up there for Davidson. He's not going to get there. McGregor will drop it back here. It'll go off to the corner. Here comes Davidson skating after the loose puck. Right in front for Brant. Can't shoot the puck. Taken away here by Ottawa as they bring this in. Trying to bring this up over the line is McGregor. A shot off the netting and out of play. Jackman's now going to take this big defensive draw just off to the left of his goaltender, Parker Shaw. Won by Ottawa. Flipped in. LePage here on the other side against Jackman again. Comes loose there for Bartlett as he tried to get free and couldn't do so. Trying to send one to the front of the net. Taken away there as Bartlett couldn't get to it. Was on that loose puck. Waugh will set it back to the line, looking for a shot. Here it is on goal, and it gets gathered into the blocker hand of Parker Shaw, who bails it out. Face-off now is just off to the left. Here comes a chance from behind the goal now for Waugh. He can't send one out in front of the goal. Wilson, with that loose puck, will set it up right to the front, over the stick of Waugh, slapped aside. Waugh is on it again. Getting it back here to the blue line. Kept in here from the line, good job. Waugh trying to walk it out, gets it back here to the blue line. Shot on net. Left pad stopped there by Shaw. Still loose. Can't clear it out. Waugh's got control of it now. Back here to the line again. Here's a shot. Kicked off to the left there by Parker Shaw. Right back behind the goal again. That'll go over the stick there. And he's got to go back in his own end to scoop that up. Wilson will go for that lead pass through center. There's a pass for Waugh. He's going to get tangled up right before he entered the line. Riley Brandt with a loose puck up through center for Dobbs. Trying to catch up to it off to the side. Owen Dobbs can't get to that loose puck as they try and get it out. Here comes a chance for Ottawa to try and get this away. They'll get this away against Naish. Here's a shot, blockered off to the right by Shaw. Slapped out there by Naish, and Brandt trying to clear it out as well. Knocked down here from center as they try and dump it in. He puts the brakes on from center ice and now keeps control of it. He'll bring this up and over the blue line. Kept in here from the blue line by the Shaw. Over here to the other side now. Can't shoot. Here's one. Gathered up and hung on to by Parker Shaw. Face off just here in front of us to be taken by Davidson. One by Ottawa, but it skipped over the stick of Lasseur at the line. From their own end, Naish dumps it in. Naish from his own zone got a pass up through center, and they're going to dump it in. Knocked down by Ottawa on their own end. Davidson trying to put pressure on to cause a turnover. From behind the goal there, as Oshawa trying to keep control of it, taken away here by Ottawa. They'll lead this up through center with a pass. That's Gallinaro here on the other side to try and tip it in. Davidson, he collides over there on the other side with Lasseur. That's an on goal, blocked away by Turpin. From behind their own net, they go for that pass. Broken up here against Max Hutchings. Hutchings couldn't go with it, and now it gets scooped up by Sterling and dumped back into the corner. From behind their own net, there is Ottawa. Go for that stretch pass through center. That's going to go over the stick against Switzer. Here comes Sterling through center, and he's not going to be able to get there. From their own end, Ottawa go for that lead pass. They're going to try and break free here on the other end. Hard around the boards and back into the corner. From behind the net, there's Ethan Sterling to try and knock his man off the puck. Here comes Jackman coming after it now. Jackman will try and find some open ice. He'll skate away through center and try and get around the defender. Hutchings is over there as well. Couldn't get to it. And here comes an opportunity now to try and dump this in. They'll look for a lead pass through center ice. It gets broken up by Brandt as they tried to put it back in there on his backhand to get it up there for Dobbs. He couldn't get there. Another opportunity to go in. Owen Dobbs, shot! Just missed over the blocker hand of Turpin. Kept in here by Oshawa though. Now Ottawa will take it in from their own end. Brought in here by White with a pass out of the reach of everybody. Taking a ricochet here for Wilson, who drops it back here to the line. Wilson, shot. Misses over the mark. Coming around the other side now. Here comes a chance for Chapman to try and dump it in. Got it up there for Dobbs and couldn't get there. Ottawa will bring this up over the blue line into the offensive end. As pushed all the way behind the goal, it'll come around the other side. Tipped right back behind the net, trying to get it there for Waugh. Waugh from behind his own net, couldn't get there. Riley Brandt is over here on the other side. Braden Davidson from his own end will fire this out. Not out of the zone. Around the boards it goes. LePage coming after it now. He'll fire it out. That'll go over everybody, including Brandt. Down the ice for icing. Face-off now is off to the left. Trying to dump this in. Davidson will be here on the other side. Roll on it. Shaw will steer that off to his right. Gallinaro will tip it into the corner. From behind the net, there's DeShaw. Can't throw it up in front. Mullen was coming over here on the other side as well. That goes over his stick as they try and find an open lane. Knocked down. Bartlett will scoop it up and flip it away. His pass for Gallinaro was in his feet. Jacob Bartlett will bring this in. And it comes in offside. Face-off is coming off just outside the blue line. Hutchins tried to get there on the other side. Ottawa's got it. They try and dump it in. That goes over the stick of everybody down the ice for icing. Face-off is deep into the Ottawa end. Trying to walk this out. There goes a shot that got blocked from behind the goal. Trying to set this up in front. It's right to the front of the goal. Right on net. And that got stopped by Turpin. Still loose here from the side as they try and dump this away. Bluin trying to get here on the other side. Elliot Bluin had that, and now Chapman tried to tip it in for Jackman. Went over his stick and goes back into the Oshawa end. And it goes for icing. Face-off is coming in deep into the Ottawa end. That goes down the ice, and once again, icing is called. Jackman's now going to take this draw on the offensive end. Have 3:37 left to go in a 2-2 game. It was 1-1 after the first period, 2-2 after the second period. Flipping this in, knocked down. Good job. Good hand-eye there by Elliot Bluin as he tried to get it out of his own end. Bluin again will knock this down, taken off his stick by McGregor. Right in front of the net, trying to shoot this from the line. Right pad stopped there by Shaw. Kicked it away past McGregor. Kept in here from the line though. Walking it out there is Bronsard. Can't get it out as that goes over the stick of McGregor from the line. McGregor will bring it in with a pass and dump deeper into the corner. Coming around the boards here is Davis. Emerson Davis can't get it out. Sim kept that in as they can't shoot it. Here comes a chance. McGregor a shot blocked by Bluin. Still loose from the side though as it rolls in wide. Dobbs trips it off the boards and out. Here comes a chance now for Jackman to try and win the race. He's got to get around the defender and LeSueur wouldn't let him go through. Knocked down here from center now. Sterling now with it. Ethan Sterling from center, trying to dump it up there for Mason Gallinaro. Goes back and behind the net now. A chance to move this away through center, and it brings it in. Here comes a chance now to get around the defender. Good job there by Sterling. Stuck right to him, made sure Waugh didn't make his way through. Waugh keeps control of the puck now. He's going to walk it out with a pass here to the other side. Trying to shoot this, but Gallinaro put pressure on. LePage tried to get it out and hit a skate as that rolls right in. And that gets stopped there and handled in the Oshawa crest by Shaw. Davidson now going to take this draw in the defensive end. Waugh has control, sets it up from the side, shot on net. It's redirected. Shaw trying to find it, and he will. And Sterling is in the middle of it, right in front of the goal after they took a couple extra shots to try and poke that puck in. Parker Shaw and Ethan Sterling took offense to that and tried to take down number 9 out in front of the net. Davidson's now going to take this draw just to the left of the goal. Back in behind the net goes Bluen after it. Elliot Bluen trying to dig this puck here in the corner. It's off to the left side to try and keep it in behind the net, and they'll keep it back there just long enough for a whistle. Face off is one. Chance to clear this up. Here comes Gallinaro through center. Mason Gallinaro will roll this in. That's going to get taken away by Ottawa. From behind their own goal to try and move it up. That goes over the stick there from center. Trying to block them off. Good job there by Bluen from behind the goal. Around the boards here for LePage to try and get it out. Tipped it out through center as they try and go for Davidson now. Davidson from his own end will start this in with a shot on net. It's not going to get fanned on and blocked. Up through center now. Ottawa get the opportunity to bring it in. Bluen gets it hard off the glass and out. A minute left to go here in the third period. From behind their own goal with a lead pass. They bring it in over the line. Looking for a shot. Blocked away by Shaw. Still loose from the side and cleared away. Mullen is on it. Sets it up from the side. Ottawa with the last little bit of pressure. Shot on net is redirected off the side of the goal. Here's Wilson after it now. Davis is there as well. Here comes Chapman after it. Ethan Chapman trying to get around the defender. He pushes it deep into the corner. From behind the net. Chapman picks it up now. He's tangled up there on the left side to try and get it up in front. Trying to get it back there for Zach Naish. Naish is trying to hold the line there, and they just were able to hold it in. From behind their own goal is Ottawa. Chapman tried to knock it down. That'll slide all the way down the ice and go for icing with 11.3 left on the clock. So it's a face-off in the Ottawa end. 11 seconds left. Trying to win this draw. Jackman, it's a rolling puck. Naish is the only one back here to try and control him. Davis is as well. Trying to throw this up in front. They push McGregor wide right in front. Taken away by Oshawa. There's the final shot on net that's going to get redirected in wide of the goal. And both teams are going to leave with a point here as Oshawa and Ottawa will finish this game at 2-2 as Ottawa put on some pressure there in that third period. Shaw came up with some big saves there in that third period, which helps earn this point. There'll be one more game left in the regular season round robin in this tournament for Oshawa. It'll be in a couple hours when they're going to take on Hamilton. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.